morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world, my delicious little babies. Now then, so this is going to be a general reading, okay? I'm sat outside today, so it's too hot to be indoors, okay, my delicious little babies? And before I come on to the old, dog and burn to you all, well, the thing is, I needed to get me vitamin D. So what I've done is I've actually had my bikini on, okay? Do you know what I mean, with my shorts? And I just sat here just trying to get a little bit of vitamin D, okay, my delicious little babies? Now then, well, this has already came out. I didn't have to do a lot. So this is going to be a Virgo reading, okay? It's going to be a general reading, my delicious little babies. Thank you so very much for any views, any likes. You know, God bless you all, okay, my delicious little babies? The sun is still out, you see. So I just prefer just to wear my glasses, okay, my delicious little babies? So let's just see where we go with this, okay? Now, this reading today will gel with some of you, not for all of you, okay? So please, if you could just take as what you will. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we go. First card. Stay optimistic. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Look at that, my delicious little babies. Isn't that beautiful? So, as you are a delicious baby Virgo, whether you're a man or a woman, okay, because we only have two. Oh, look at that. Self-employment, treasure chest, contemplation time, because you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Look at that. What's come out, my delicious little babies, do you say? So, this is where we're rocking and rolling. Next one. Ready, set, go. Let's just read, please, and thank you. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, if I'm not talking about delicious little baby Virgos who are in a loving relationship, I'm talking about delicious little babies who are not in a loving relationship. Well, you know, you've got the opportunity if somebody comes along, okay, just make sure that they're not, oh gosh, look at that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because, of course, that can play a problem. Now then, my delicious little babies, and by the way, that probably sounds really bad the way it's come across. I did not mean it that way, okay? No, I did not, okay? The fact is that this change is something, there we are, in one's body, okay? And it is very visible. There we are, bodily fluids, okay? So maybe I shouldn't be saying this on my reading, but then again, maybe I should. Do you see what I mean? You just got to be super duper careful these days, okay? It's not like when we go back to let's just say Freddie Mercury and everything, what happened there. This is no, okay? This is, there we are, the real thing, okay? So if there's anybody out there, God bless you all. And I probably won't get any views, but, well, if I do, it's a blessing, isn't it? Because YouTube decides to let me put out what I can put out, okay? I'm just trying to help everybody, which leads me to saying you're being helped. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you do not see the results yet. Yes, okay? So my strong suggestion for some of you, my delicious little babies, would be to listen to other videos on my channel. It's on the same channel where I have discussions and everything, okay? I'm already done trying, there we are, to help everybody as best I can. And finally, alchemy. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Right, okay, you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know. Okay, my delicious little babies, so that's your first set of cards. Second set, quite a few came out actually. Seven of Pentacles, slow growth and forward planning, meaning that your plans, there we are, shall and will come to fruition, but you must just have patience. Okay, next one, Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands can mean a shift in, I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. Do you see what I mean? Of course, this can mean the end of letters, phone calls, many journeys. Good news, there we are, is on the way. Next card. Look at my juicy little card. King of Wands. So this is usually a business gentleman. Even though you may be a Virgo, my delicious, for some of you, delicious little baby gentlemen out there, okay? Maybe you're carrying the faster energy, okay, of the King of Wands, which means that he's very, you know, when it comes to his work now then, isn't it? He's very, there we are, methodical. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so he likes to, it's a bit like a surgeon. You do things with precision. Do you see what I mean? There we are, okay? But at the same time, he's a lovely gentleman. If it's friends, family, you know what I mean? He does not spare any thoughts about the ching 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 change. Do you see what I mean? He'll just help who he can. Something's making me say all this. However, sometimes he needs to, there we are, broaden his horizons, not just focus solely on work, 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 work. Who sang that? Rhiannon. It's all work, 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 work. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes there has to be that balance, do you see? But usually I would say he's very career driven, but he's also, so if he's a boss or if he's not, he certainly has a very, very important job role, okay? And there we are, he likes things done properly, do you see what I mean? But he may not always be on the same level. Do you see what I mean? So he needs to, there we are, learn new things now. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, anyway. Next one, look at this. Look what came out. Two of Cups. Love, commitment and understanding between two people. You know, sheeple. We do not like those words. Opposites attracting. Okay, so even there we go. Then you've got the Emperor. Yeah. Had to turn that round. Do you say? This is someone who could be moody sometimes. Always, there we are, seems to think he's in the right now. Well, nobody's in the right all the time, you know what I mean? Sometimes they just need to wind, there we are, their neck in, isn't it? Okay, because nobody's correct all the time. You know, with the Emperor, if he gets moody, he does snap out of his moods. Do you see what I mean? It's just that that's his attitude to life. Do you see what I mean? Could be his upbringing. Now then, Three of Swords. So this can mean, you know, either a third party situation, meaning more than two involved. Could be three, okay? So whether this is somebody who maybe, there we are, is seeing somebody else, okay? Well, the fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, well, it never ends up well, does it? You know what I mean? You're either, there we are, seeing one or you're seeing another. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, one cannot have it both ways. Do you see? Because eventually, there we are, it's going to catch up with you now, isn't it? Even for, there we are, a moment of madness. Next card, my delicious little babies, Five of Pentacles. And I will call it madness, because if anybody does what they do you see what I mean, then, well, 9 times out of 10, if they've thought it out, there we are, fair enough. Do you see what I mean? But if they have, like, I don't know, a few drinky poos, you know, get all comfortable and everything, you know what I mean? There we are, then things happen, isn't it? Well, that's what I've known over the decades with son. There we are, my delicious little babies. Do you say? And then the next day, it's like, oh, you know, I wish it never happened. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, but, you know, to myself, you only live one life. But at the same time, if one is prepared, there we are, to do something else now, then, well, how is this, there we are, going to end up? Well, it means that, I do not like this word, but sometimes we have to use it. You know, if the target that you're going for, okay, let's just say finds out, you see what I mean? Well, do you know what I mean? There we are. There's going to be a few problems then, isn't it? There we are, okay? So the fact of the matter is, ones must always remember that not everything can be hidden. Final card, the High Priest. So this is usually about, you know, teaching, learning, teaching. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so really at the end of the day, you know, one's are learning, there we are, and others are teaching, isn't it? So that's the way life goes, do you say? But it can also talk about study. Maybe somebody's, there we are, studying something, do you see what I mean? Or wanting, I've just got to get to rewind and start again. A destination. Look, water flowing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But what's just flown out before I leave the video? The moon in the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, will come juicy little card. Means seeking. Do not be afraid to leave the past behind. Your future's looking promising. And finally, look at the juicy little card, the moon. Look at that. So that can mean either a clandestine, there we are, situation, meaning again, more than two. Do you see what I mean? Okay. It can also mean that your kindness must not be taken for a weakness. It also means that, you know, please keep away, there we are, from two-faced, because nobody likes that either, my delicious babies. Ones must always remember, see, look, you see me shuffling, it's come out again. Okay, so ones must always remember that when somebody's chatting about somebody else now, then, you see there's one finger, but there's three, there we are, pointing, there we are, straight back at them damn selves. Do you see what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, whoever you're around or whatever, who you may be, my delicious little baby Virgos, or some of you, just be careful. There we are, look at this. There we are, keep away. Somebody could be talking to somebody else late at night, or, you know what I mean? Because the moon, well, it's night time, isn't it now? It's common, there we are, common sense, isn't it? So whatever's going on, you know, it's all to do with the night time. Do you say? So what I'm saying is, in a nutshell, there we are, all that glistens is not gold. There we are, choose very carefully. There we are, for what you're doing now, whoever you may be, there we are, in the world. Do you say? Because at some point, there we are, somebody, whoever it may be, there we are, will leave you, and then where are you going to be left? You need to, there we are, really choose very carefully. Sometimes in life, I've known it over the decades, I'm 50 now, that's not old, okay, and I was doing that. That's something strange, because my beautiful dear little Nana Bear used to do that, okay. Now, when you meet somebody, you know, it can be like you feel that, or, you know, could be, there are urges or whatever it is, you know what I mean, in some cases. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, ones must always remember that at the end of the day, you know, there we are, nothing lasts forever now, isn't it? But when you try and fool, there we are, others, then what are you going to get, isn't it? There we are. What are you going to get? You see what I mean? And then, you know, ones then want others to feel sorry for them now then. Do you say? Well, for myself, no. If I know for a fact, and I'm a Virgo myself, if I knew for a fact, which I'm not in that situation, by the way, my delicious babies, but if I was and I knew for a fact, you F them off nicely. There we are, big time. Because they're never going to be true. Do you see what I mean? In life, with anybody, there we are, ones must be true. Not come the old soldier, there we are, and then want sympathy now then, isn't it? When they've already done the deed, and then they move on to a next man or woman. Do you see what I mean? And then there we are, pretend to them that they haven't done nothing else wrong now, isn't it? So, something there we are has made me say this today, this evening, my delicious little babies. So, there we are, whoever it concerns, please spare a thought. But it's like a tennis court or a ping pong ball, you know. Never try and bang it back into somebody else. There we are, is caught. When you've been done doing what you've done your damn self now. There we are, isn't it? Okay, so until my next video, my delicious little babies, you know. Oh, there we are. Bit late with the lights. 3, 2, 1, my just little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright, yes. You see, I've got lots of lights around me, do you see? And there we are, working the lights, do you see? So, whoever you are, there we are, in the world, could be man or woman, because we only get two, don't we? Two sexes, isn't it? You see what I mean? We do not have, there we are. Oh, there goes little Chin. My little, beautiful little neighbour's little baby from up the road, you know, little Chin. Anyway, so she just popped in for some food now, do you see what I mean? Then popped back out again. Do you follow me? Anyway, my delicious little babies. So until my next video, thank you for listening. This is not chaotic. There we are. I'm just done saying what I got to say. Till the next time, God bless. Thank you for listening. Much love.